Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to solve May-June 2018 5070/22 past papers of paper 2, that is theory. In this, once again, if you haven't checked out my previous video, make sure you check them out. There are also past papers that I've solved for you all for your help, and if you have any query related to any past paper, feel free to share it with me. I'll make sure that I clear out all of your problems. Okay, so moving on to this past paper, section A. Choose from the gases to answer the questions. Let me brief you this question a little bit. This question basically asks us to answer these questions from these are the options. This is just like an option. These are just like options for these questions, and you need to select the correct option. Okay, there's a hint also given to us, or you can say a guide. Each gas can be used once, more than once, or not at all. Okay, so let's move on to part A. We have to name the gas that burns in air to give only water. Now this gas, if we have to, first of all, I'll give you a tip. First of all, read all of these gases, and just read it twice so that it is in your mind that these gases are mentioned, and then read the questions, and then once again go through the list, and read through the list. It would be easy for you. I guess this tip can work for you all. I think it would really work. So if we look at these gases that are ammonia, carbon dioxide, chlorine, butane, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, propane, and sulfur dioxide. From these, which gas burns in air to give water? Burns in air with air because it's about burning in air, so we are going to consider it as it is reacting with oxygen. Thus the answer is going to be hydrogen, because H2 plus O2 is equals to 2H2O, or it forms 2H2O. So the answer is going to be hydrogen. It's just okay to write hydrogen. There is no need to write the answer is hydrogen, or the gas that burns in air to give water is hydrogen. There's no such need to write. If you just mention hydrogen, you would get a mark. Coming over to part B. Is used to kill bacteria in purification of water for domestic use. Okay. Once again, we're going to go through the list, and because you can also highlight the keywords like it kills. This gas is used to kill bacteria. That means it works as something to kill bacteria, but it's a gas. Once again, it cannot be a fertilizer or something, and fertilizers do not kill bacteria actually. Don't get confused between it. And because we're talking about purification of water for domestic use, so for this we can look at the list once again. It cannot be ammonia, it cannot be carbon dioxide, it is going to be chlorine. Once again, you can just mention the answer chlorine, because chlorine is used for in purification of water. It kills bacteria. Coming to part C, has a molecule containing 11 atoms. Now for this question, I recommend you to mention over here ammonia, like ammonia's symbolic form of ammonia, like that is NH3. In the same way, carbon dioxide CO2, chlorine Cl2, butane, hydrogen, like all of these. And then after it, you can count the atoms, and which would have 11 atoms. That is going to be the answer. So if you look at it, I'll give you guys time to solve it, and while I'm solving it, and then we'll come back to the answer. If you are not done with the answer, I'm going to tell the answer. If you have not figured out the answer, make sure you pause the video, because now I'm going to disclose the answer. And the answer is propane. Propane, because if we look at propane, first of all, it's an alkane. We're going to use the formula CnH, 2n plus 2. So for propane it is going to be C3H230678. If we look at it, it is going to be 8 plus 3 is equals to 11. I hope you've understood this and you've figured out the answer correctly. If you have, make sure you have mentioned it in the comment section below that you have figured it out correctly. But if you have any difficulty, make sure you let me know and I'll try my level best to re-explain you and to answer you. Moving on to part D, occupies 78% by volume of dry air. Okay, this is about the air, like normal dry air. We're not talking specifically about anything. If we look about the composition of air, so 78% there is nitrogen in it, while 21% of oxygen in it. Moving on to okay, I'm really sorry. Part E. It is released when calcium hydroxide is added to the soil that contains fertilizer, ammonium nitrate. Wherever we talk about fertilizer, we can easily say it's going to be related to ammonia. But you must make sure you do not hurry up and write the answer ammonia. You solve the question, take your time. You've got enough time in your paper. You must read it thoroughly and solve it so that there is no such doubt. Now if you look at it, calcium hydroxide, that is CaOH2, has been added to the soil that contains the fertilizer ammonium nitrate. Ammonium nitrate and calcium hydroxide, if you form the formula, so it is going to be, the formation is like, what is going to be formed is ammonia. We will do question number 2 in the next video. Make sure you check it out, and this is it for the first video. I hope question is clear. I'm doing it question wise so that each and every question is clear to you, and if you have any problem, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. I'll try my level best to answer it either in the next video and clear your misconceptions. Thank you very much for watching.